What's going on, guys? It's Thursday, and I'm back to help you win another Forza Horizon 5 trial event. This week, the World Cup continues with Full Throttle. It is a dirt racing event for cars of varying countries, tuned to A spec. The car I decided to go with is the 2007 Peugeot 207 Super 2000. It's from the Super 2000 class of rally racing. Very familiar with this car in real life. It's a very good car in this game. I was really happy when they added it to Forza Horizon 4. I believe it was last year. It was a very, very late addition. Very good car to put in the game. It's a fantastic car, and pretty much any kind of racing you want to throw at it. The tune I made for it, I was showing on screen right now. It is called A800 Rally. Now, this was the very first car I wanted to use for this event. I know a lot of people are probably going to be surprised I didn't pick the Hoonigan Escort RS Cosworth V2, but it's such a good car, but I think the Peugeot 207 is a better car in this game, and it's definitely the best one for this event in my opinion. The other cars you can use, aside from the 207 and the aforementioned Kazi V2, you can use a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a 2016 Ariel Nomad, a 2018 Honda Civic Type R, and let's see, the Porsche 959 Pro Drive rally car. I'm not off the top of my head, I'm not sure what year it is, but you can use that one as well. In my experience, this is the best car for this event. Normally, what I like to do is I'll retry this as many times as I can in order to win all the races that are pretty much in the championship event. This time I didn't really do that. I don't really have the time to keep playing this all day. I went with my first and I was one and done in this event. I won the first two races, got second in the third race. But you can definitely win race 3 easily if you don't start in the last fucking row like I always do. And if you're the AI and the teammates normally aren't slamming on the brakes and getting your way and that sort of thing. But race 3, I was tracking down the AI. You could definitely win race 3, no issues at all. That's definitely the race that the AI is best at for this event. The AI is always good on tracks that are less complex. It's like race 3, you don't even have to brake much at all, hardly. So they're going to be very fast and very on rails like in race 3. Race 2, the AI is not very good. Race 1, they were okay, but you can definitely get past them since it's a circuit race. You can kind of click off some good laps and power your way past them. Race 1, the first lap, I don't know what the heck was going on. I was all over the damn place. I finally got it under control. It got better every lap. Laps 2 and 3 was super smooth. It was a very easy win. Race 2, the Montana Trail, I've kind of been dreading that race being in a trial event because there's like the back end of that track. It's so rough on the car, like suspension wise. It seems like everything's it's like a bucking bronco. It's so rough. But this car surprisingly handled it fairly well. It's probably one of the better cars that I've experienced on that track. It handled quite well. It's quite composed. That was also a very easy win if you can just avoid the first like 5% of the race where you're going down super high speed at first. Just kind of stick to the right, try to avoid teammates and AI crashing into walls and sliding in and out of the checkpoints. Just try to maintain, get through there as clean as possible, get past that first hairpin turn, and it's going to be smooth sailing from there. There are a couple parts you need to be wary of braking wise. Like I did hit the wall towards the end at one point. Stupid mistake. It was right after a rebound from a jump. But I definitely recommend practicing, like I usually say, especially race 2. It's probably the one you're going to want to practice the most. But this is definitely the best car to use. Like I said, my first attempt, I got 2 firsts and a second. But you can definitely win all 3 races easily with this car. I think it's the best car to go with. If you don't have the Peugeot 207, if you want to use the Kazi V2, since you get it very early in the game, I have a tune for it. Just look up the tunes with Be Drifty as a creator, or I think it might be called 800 Rally or 800 Dirt Racing, one of those two. That's also a very, very fine choice. I imagine that the Porsche Pro Drive is also a decent choice with a good tune on it. I think the Urus is going to be kind of a sleeper pick. I think it's going to be very, very good in race 3. I think races 1 and 2, it's not going to be quite as good since they're so heavy and you got to do a lot of tight turns, a lot of quick transitions from high speed into really tight corners with a lot of braking. So heavier, bigger vehicles aren't going to be very good for those two races, but race 3 would be very good. Overall, though, I think the Peugeot 207 is the way to go. Let me know down in the comments what worked for you. Also, give me a one and done since I uploaded the first footage and my team actually managed to win from the first attempt. It's very, very rewarding when your team actually follows direction and aren't completely horrible and can help you win in the first attempt. If you need help with any of these events or any other seasonal events or need some tuning advice, car advice, anything like that, there's a link to my Discord server in the description of this video. Hop in there. We're a great community of people. We like to talk Forza and help people out. There's also going to be the share code for the tune if you missed it earlier on in the video. Leave a like, it will help you out. Hopefully it did. I think this tune's pretty good. Hopefully you guys feel the same way. Subscribe if you want more videos like this, along with future recommendation videos for the Forza Horizon 5 game. That's all for me. Get everything done, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week for another video.